So, hi guys, welcome again. I welcome you on behalf of the entire Finsy team. I'm Kirtana, and I'll be giving you a brief intro about this session as well as about Finsy. So, once again, welcome everyone to our event. So, basically, Finsy is hosting this meeting to discuss the recently released union budget, aiming to provide insights and engage in meaningful discussions about its implications. Before we dive into the main agenda, let me briefly introduce Finsy. It's an AI powered app offering personalized financial advice tailored to individual needs. Our platform features comprehensive educational resources, a user friendly interface, and a range of tools for holistic financial management, catering to everyone from beginners to professionals. Although we are still in the development stage, our project will be released soon, and we are excited to say that our website with some tools will be launched next week. Throughout this event, we encourage open discussion and welcome your questions and insights on the union budget. Now, let's begin with a discussion on the union budget. I'll hand over the stage to Nidish. Nidish, please take over.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Nidish. I would like to start the budget discussion. And yes, so as all of you know that yesterday the union budget of 2024-2025 was unveiled in the parliament by our finance minister. We'll delve deeply into the intricacies of what was discussed yesterday. So let's get started. I'll start off with the most important points, and these are the points that affect the direct taxpayers or the common man like us. So, first, the first change that was brought in was that the standard deduction was increased from 50,000 to 75,000. Initially, before this, the standard deduction was 50,000, as in the taxable amount. From the taxable amount, 50,000 was to be deducted, and then the taxes were charged. But now it has been increased to 75,000, and this is a good step for the direct taxpayer. Apart from this, there have been minor changes in the tax slabs. They have been revised. So let us look at this. For below 3 lakhs, there'll be no tax. There's a tax exemption. And before 3 to 6 lakhs had a 5% tax, but now it has been changed to 3 to 7 lakhs. So anyone who comes under this bracket, the 3 lakh to 7 lakh bracket, will have to pay only a 5% tax, and anyone who falls under the 7 to 10 lakh bracket will have to pay 10 percentage, 10 to 12 15 percentage, 12 to 15 20 percentage. 15 lakhs and above will have to pay 30 percentage. So the change which we're able to see here is that before it used to be 3 to 6 lakhs were taxed 5 percentage, but now 3 up to 7 lakhs has been have been only taxed for 5 percentage. This is a change that we're able to see here. Next, we'll see that the corporate tax rate on foreign companies has been reduced. I believe before it was 40%, but now it has been reduced to 25%. So this is a good factor for foreign companies who are looking to invest in India. Apart from this, the people who are in the financial markets and people who are trading FNOs, FNOs are nothing but futures and options. Uh, the STT, that's the standard tax on FNOs, have been increased from 0.01 to 0.02 percentage. This means we'll have to pay a higher charge to the government whenever we involve in trading with future and options. This is uh, this change has been made this time. And the next is that unlisted bonds, debentures, debt mutual funds, market linked debentures to be taxed at a slab rate. This is also a new amendment that has been brought in. Apart from this, the government has also announced that the angel tax is going to get abolished, and this is a very important point to be noted, because startups will benefit in a very huge way because of this announcement. So all angel investors will now no more have to pay tax, and this is concerned as a very good good measure to bring in investments to a startup world. So next, two tax exemption regimes for charities to be merged into one. That's not something that's very important. And the next important point uh, that we'll be seeing is that the long-term capital gains have been increased from 10% to 12.5%. This is considered to be a very important change, because initially uh, when we exit any financial position which we hold more than a year, we would have to pay only 10% taxes. But now the government has changed this to 12.5%. that has been increased to 12.5 percentage. And but again, the capital gain exemption has been set at 20%. Be noted to 20%. The next, the NPS Vatsalya program is made available for parents to invest in on behalf of their children by firm Nirmala Sitharaman. The account details will be provided in the and the rules and recognition for FDIs will also be improved to facilitate their inflow. This will largely help in bringing huge amounts into the financial markets of our country, helping the companies to grow further. And this move also aims to prioritize and promote the use of the rupee for overseas investments. This will help the solidify the position of rupee in the world market, and also help us with our forex reserves. So next change that was brought in was that there's an increase in the duty on printed circuit board assemblies. This is nothing but a part that is used in the telecom industry. So this the duty on this has been increased from 10 to 15%. So this change also impacts the telecom industry, and it makes it costlier for them to import the PCBS into the country. And the next this is a the next point to be discussed is very important, since the three more medicines for cancer treatments have been exempted from customs duty, and this has been welcomed by the medical fraternity in a huge way, since it's a good uh, move to move to decentralize the cancer drugs. Apart from this, another important point to be noted is that customs duty on gold and silver have been slashed. Platinum has also been slashed. The customs duty on gold and silver have been reduced to 6%, which is a very good thing uh, for people involved in the gold market, or for people involved in making gold ornaments. For platinum, it has been slashed to 6.4%. This is a very important point to be noted. And the next is that the finance minister stated that the Indian mobile industry has matured and proposed to reduce the basic custom duty on mobile phones, mobile PCD, and mobile charges to 15%. This is again a very important point, since this will reduce the price of the mobile phones in the market, and uh, this will help the consumer get mobile phones at a cheaper price. This is considered to be a good move. And apart from this, 2.66 lakh crore has been allocated for rural development, including rural infrastructure. Uh, 3 crore additional houses will be constructed under the PM Awas Yojana in rural and urban areas. Infrastructure and realty companies like NBCC and DLF are going to benefit from this scheme, and since they are involved in the making of houses, they'll benefit a lot from this move of the government. Uh, So the next point, GST has significantly reduced tax incidence for the common man and eased compliance for industry, marking a success of vast proportions. To further enhance the benefits of GST, we will strive to rationalize the tax structure. So what this budget session was meant to do was to formalize the way taxes have been collected, and to somewhat stabilize the tax base, and to formalize the entire collection system of our country. And that is what they've summarized in this point. The next, the development of small and modular nuclear reactors in our country. Uh, the government will partner with the private sector for setting up Bharat Small Reactors, research and development of Bharat Small Modular Reactors, and research and development of newer technologies for nuclear energy. This is nothing. Uh, this won't impact the public a lot, but this is meant for the power generation companies like NTPC and PTC, etc. The finance minister stated that rules and recognition for FDIs will be simplified to facilitate the inflow. This has been already discussed. The finance minister announced that states charging high stamp duty will be encouraged to moderate their rates for all. Additionally, further reductions in duties for properties purchased by women will be considered. These measures will also be incorporated as essential components of urban development schemes. Uh, the tax on sale of houses has also been reduced to 12.5%, but the indexation benefit has been removed. This is one more amendment that's been done during this budget. So we'll go to the next point. The finance minister highlighted the focus on energy security, announcing that a policy document on energy transition pathways will be released, emphasizing employment and sustainability. So this is again related to the energy sector, the power sector. So we have nothing much to do with that. And yes, there's a huge emphasis on tourism. The finance minister proposed supporting the development of corridors at the Vishnupad temple and Mahabodhi temple, following the model of the Kashi Vishwanath temple. So the government wants is taking tourism seriously. So that's what has been done here. The government will provide assistance to Odisha for the development of tourism. So Odisha has been kept as the center for tourism, and this is what is proposed. And the PM Gram Sadak Yojana, the phase 4 of the PM Gram Sadak Yojana will be launched for to provide all-weather roads to 25,000 rural habitats. As you can see, there's a great importance given to the rural areas of the country and their upliftment. So there's been a huge push for developing the rural infrastructure, and a lot of fund has been allocated for that purpose. As we already saw, comprehensive development of the Vishnupad temple corridor and Mahabodhi temple corridor, and the land records will be digitized using the GIS. This is also an important scheme. So there's also been a big announcement stating that there'll be 1,000 crore venture capital fund for the space economy, and this is considered to be a very good move to compete against companies like SpaceX and stuff. The capex to be noted was kept at 11.11 lakh crore or 3.4% of the GDP. This has been relatively similar to what was seen the last time. Capex is nothing but capital expenditure, and yes, we'll go to the next page. These points are nothing but how the IBC has dissolved or insolvency proceedings has been done against 1,000 companies, and they have been able to recover 3.3 lakh crore by doing so. Uh, Propose of development of DPA applications at population scale in credit, e-commerce, law, and justice corporate governments. That is also something to be noted. Rental housing with dorm-like accommodation for industrial workers will be facilitated in PPP mode. Again, that is of importance to the public uh, here. Now we have come to another important part of the budget. The government has announced a comprehensive scheme to offer internship in top companies to 1 crore youth in 5 years. This is considered to be a very good move and has been welcomed by the industry greatly because seeing the lack of jobs in the market right now, the government has taken things into their hand and have offered internship for 1 crore people in 5 years, and this is going to be rolled out soon. And also the Mudra loan scheme has increased its threshold value from 10 lakhs to 20 lakhs. This is also a new updation and is considered to be very beneficial to the public. The budget also provides special attention to MSMEs and manufacturing. As like the previous budgets, the NDA has huge focus on MSMEs and is continuing to give it a huge thrust. Credit guarantee schemes for MSMEs in the manufacturing sector, facilitating term loans for purchasing machinery, formulated packages to finance technology support to MSMEs. All of these are being done. The next is the women-led development. More than 3 lakh crore for schemes benefiting women and girls. Uh, uh, this is also been brought in, and 2.66 lakh crore provision for rural development. This is also being done. So the finance minister announced that increasing the participation of women in the workforce will be a priority. This will be done by setting up hostels and creating partnerships to organize women-specific skilling programs. Apart from this, FM announces special financial support for Andhra Pradesh. This budget, Andhra Pradesh has been given a huge it's been allocated with 15,000 crore worth of funds so that this can be used for the infrastructure push in Andhra and for its development. Uh, Budget to facilitate 15,000 crore for Andhra with additional amounts in future years. Government committed to financing and completion. This is one important move that's happened in the budget. So keep note of this. New airports and medical facilities, sports have been informed in Bihar. So Bihar has also been given equal importance as Andhra Pradesh. So these two states have been given maximum concentration during this budget. That's what people are saying. And as again, MSME has been in focus, uh, and employment has also been in focus. So these are the things that are covered in the budget. Government to provide financial support for loans up to rupees 10 lakhs for higher this is again another important point. The government has now announced a 10 lakh rupee loan for all higher studies, PG courses in any of the Indian institutions. This is considered to be a very good move for encouraging people to pursue higher education. Three schemes have been implemented for employment linked incentives, and this is 1 month's wage for freshers. This is considered to be a very important move. Job creation in the manufacturing sector, support to employers. All of these three schemes have been brought in to increase employability rates and get the youth jobs. This is an important move. Apart from this, DBT of 1 month salary to first time employee up to rupees 50,000, 15,000, eligibility limit rupees 1 lakh per month. 210 lakh youth to benefit from this scheme. Job creation of manufacturing incentive at specified scale with respect to EPFO contribution. 30 lakh youth entering employment and their employers to benefit. These schemes are mainly targeting the working class and the employers. So these are considered to be impactful schemes and will bring changes to the common man's life. Apart from this, agri tech and agri research has been given a lot of importance during the budget. Agri research to be transformed to focus on raising productivity and climate resilient varieties. Transforming agri research, comprehensive review of farm research setup to be undertaken to developing climate resilient crop varieties. So as we can see, agri has been given a good amount of interest in the budget, especially agri research and agri tech sectors. So these are the nine most important sectors that have been concentrated and targeted in the budget that happened recently. Agri, as I told you, employment generation. This has also been at the forefront of the budget. Inclusive development, manufacturing services to increase the employability rates amongst youth. Urban development, also rural development. Energy, infra, innovation, and R&D, and next gen reforms. All these 9 points have been given utmost importance in the budget and have been concentrated on. Also, the inflation rates have been moving to the 4% target, which has been a good sign for the common man like us. Uh, this will keep the prices of commodities at check, and this is a good sign for the economy as well as the common man. Modi government's first major policy announcement is expected to focus on job creation and boosting consumption, which analysts expect will be positive for sectors such as consumer goods, real estate, and autos. So, as we have seen, there's been a huge focus on employment and consumption. So, people expect consumer goods to perform well, also real estate to perform well. This is what is expected as of now, and India's economic growth has been exceptional as it has been. Five schemes to focus on 4.1 crore youth over 5 years with a central outlay of rupees 2 lakh crore. Energy security has also been given huge importance, and FM Sitaraman says 1 month salary support to enterprises for first time employees and 1 crore farmers to be initiated into natural farming over 2 years. This is From this we can understand the general outlay of the budget and where focus has been generated and what the government intends to do. We can see that general focus is on agri employment and development, manufacturing, energy, infra. There's a huge push for employment and skilling, also agriculture. So now we can also go to the sector wise data. Before that, I would like to know if any of you have any doubts, or also I would want to know your opinion on the budget. So the panel will be open for discussions.
Yes, guys, if you have any sort of queries or opinion about the budget, you can put them forward right now. The stage is open for you guys. You can unmute and speak.
GST and VC funding are removed. Uh, I wouldn't say VC funding, but tax on angel investors and angel investing has been removed. Angel investing, according to what I checked last, was anything invested less than 25 lakhs would be considered as angel investing, and tax on that has been removed in this budget session. Yeah. Arnav Dubey, it's not too good for middle class families. I don't know. That's your personal opinion. Uh, yeah. Any other queries, or you guys can also discuss your opinions about the budget?
Come on, guys, let's make this session more interactive. You can unmute and give your opinions about anything Nidhi spoke about or anything you want to say about the budget which you think would have been better than what is implemented now. Nidish, there is a query in the chat.
For startups, the main news is that the angel tax has been abolished. This will surely bring more inflows, more fund inflows into startups, and people will be ready to invest into startups since the tax has been abolished now. Many angel investors will come into the play. Apart from that, also there's been a huge push on uh, educating people, skilling people, and employment generation for the youth. So that will also be in focus. Apart from that, Arnav Dubey, the main issues are unemployment, farming sector. Yes, Dubey, the government has made some new schemes to address the rising unemployment in the country. They've generated allocated huge funds for that purpose. And the focus has been more on agri tech and not conventional agriculture. They've given focus on agri research and agri tech. That's an upcoming industry to focus on. So this is a small depiction of where the government is spending how much, and I think this will be useful for us. So here we can see the total breakup of where what is being spent. Around 15.16 lakh crore has been spent on central sector schemes like the Gram Sadak Yojana and stuff. Uh, the loans have 3.92 lakh crore has been spent on grants and loans that is being given to us. So as I told earlier, 10 lakh rupees is being given to students for higher studies in educational institutions within the country. As we can see, the capital expenditure has been growing year on year in a huge way. This year, the capex has been around 11.1 lakh crore, and this is almost 3.54% of the GDP. Yeah, so Kirtana will take over from now.
Yeah, guys, in case you have any queries or any sorts of opinion about the budget, you can put it forward. And also, I'll send the link of our WhatsApp group for the budget discussion. If you join that, we'll be sending you all the PDFs related to the budget discussion if you're interested. And also, I'll be circulating a feedback form right now. You guys, please fill it so that we can make our next session even more better with your views. So Nidish, Vishal Kumar Singh says government should have increased defense budget. What do you think?
Oh yeah, Vishal, the expenditure towards defense has been relatively flat, or I think it has been decreased also this year, quite a bit, and that has been not a good thing. The defense sector has also not been happy with that. The the major shares in the defense sector has been going down for the past 2 days. HAL and uh, Bell are down by 2% or so. So yeah, even I think the defense sector expenditure should have been increased. But yeah.
Yes, Tushar, you can unmute.
Hi, first of all, thank you so much. So I'm having a doubt. So what we are going to do to decrease our national debt.
Can you go again, Tushar? I
Yeah, am I audible now?
Yeah, yeah.
So my question is what we are going to do to
Yeah.
decrease our national debt.
National debt. You mean the deficit, fiscal
Yeah,
deficit?
yeah.
Yeah, the fiscal deficit has been reducing with time. This year, I think it's at 5.6%, and we aim to bring it down to 5.1%. This is by increasing the forex reserves that we have right now and just increased earning instead of expenditure. That will be the aim of the finance ministry to decrease fiscal deficit.
No, as I've just read the article, it is continuously growing. So I don't think so. They guys are doing well to decrease the physical deficit.
No, fiscal deficit has been decreasing year on year. It is at 5.6 right now. It was at 5.9 or something last year. I'll check on that one second. Yes, it has been decreasing, Tushar, and our target fiscal deficit is 4.9% of the GDP. Right now, it's at 5.6, and last year it was at 5.6. Now it is at 5.1, and they look to bring it down to 4.9. So that has been the game plan.
Oh, got it. But I just want to know the strategy. What they guys are making a strategy.
Strategies, I think it's to increase the forex reserves of the country. They haven't revealed any strategy as such, but that will be the go-to to decrease the fiscal deficit.
So as you just said, they guys are going to increase forex reserve.
Yes.
But if you look at the India-China import or export, then
Hmm.
you will find we are not in surplus
Yeah.
to exporting our product to China.
Yeah.
You guys
So
are just
that's
buying
so that's
130
yeah, that's
billion.
the government's goal will be to bring in forex reserves. So I don't know if they have been successful in that, but that they have to do that to reduce the fiscal deficit to the target.
Nidish, Mannu Yadav says we were surplus only once, that 2 decades ago.
Okay.
Hey guys, so I have sent the links of WhatsApp group, the discussion group, as well as the feedback form. Please try to fill the feedback form. It will be a lot of use to us. And please come forward with your queries. It will be nice to interact with you guys. And Nidish is here to help you resolve your queries or discuss with you. Be circulating a feedback form right now. You guys, please fill it so that we can make our next session even more better with your views. So you guys can come up with queries. If you guys have no queries, then we can like wind up. We'll wind up at 3:50. If you have any queries, you can ask until then. So now I'll share the link of our discussion group, and we'll like delete the group after 10 days. So you can talk about it there if you have further queries after the meet. So Nitish, Vishal Kumar Singh says government should have increased defense budget. Okay, guys, thank you so very much for taking a part in this event. We are really grateful to all of you guys, and thank you, Nidish, for this amazing session. Thank you all for attending and
Thank you all for listening patiently.
yeah. Thank you all for attending and participating in today's event. Your insights and engagement were great, and we really appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you at future Finsy events. So, if you want to know more about our events, please do follow us on all our social media platforms. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you many more times in many other events. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your piece, sister. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, you can leave us now.